no, I'm Jane.
Hi, I'm Graham, and
Together
we are the Woolly Cod Wanderers. Everyone, right, I'm planning a little surprise for Jane. Now, we can't go out in the camper van, obviously with the restrictions at the moment, so the van's on the drive, and it's Valentine's Day. So normally we would go out for a meal, but that's out of the question at the moment. So I'm going to plan a surprise for Jane in the camper van. So we're in our beloved camper van, and I'm organising a meal to be sent through this evening for Valentine's Day. So first thing I better do is get the table up and now. So I'm going to put you down here. Right, I don't know what you'll see. Oops. We'll put you down there. Oops, sorry about this. Right. I think that's about right. Oops, try that. Right, so need to get the table. Oh. So we'll set the table up. Bah, it's freezing in this van. Oh yeah, that's about right. So, I've also bought a couple of chrome finished tea lights. So I've got two of them. Scissors. I'm sure we had scissors in this now. Oh, don't you hate it when you can't find anything? But it's only just because we're not using the van regular, so we haven't got the scissors. Oh, use a knife. That'll do. Right. Right. So they've got a little on off. Try that. They better work. Ah, look. So we've got a couple of them. So we'll have them. Put our little mat on the table for now. What I was going to do was come back in later on, put the heating on so that it's nice and warm. Would you? Oh, and I got her a rose. So, right. So we'll get rid of that rubbish. Jane doesn't know I'm doing any of this, so I'm trying to do it on the quiet by nip into the garage and stuff. But as you see, that's the table. It's not set perfect yet, but we've I'll light them up later on. But I'll need to come in and put the heater on. But I can't come in and put the heater on now, because then Jane will wonder what's going on. So that's it for now. Next stage is to come out later on, get the heating on. Okay, catch us later. Right, well, we've got the heating on. I've had to put the big lights on. I will apologise now if the brightness isn't too good. It's just that I'm using the GoPro because I need to use my phone, because that's where the menu's coming from. All will be revealed. But, oh, what's happened to the fairy lights? Hang on. There's Jane's new fairy lights. We've got them up there. And we've got them lights on there. So now we need to turn these on. Right, here comes Jane.
Bless you.
We'll get that door shut. It's freezing, isn't it? There we go. If you'd like to have a seat.
Oh, bless.
Happy Valentine's Day, my dear.
Oh, thank you very much.
Look, a bit windswept, my love. Would you like a whiskey?
Yes, please.
Okay then, we shall have a whiskey. So there you go. Surprised you, haven't I? By God, you look a bit windswept, my love. Say when with the whiskey. Say when with the whiskey. I haven't put any
When?
lemonade. Okay. Right. Do you want actually any lemonade in there?
Yes, please.
Do you think we could actually get any in?
Yes.
Okay. Right. Okay.
Oh.
So there we go, my dear.
Thank you very much.
Right. And I thought this evening we would have Indian. So, you just bear with me a moment.
I thought you were going to do cook with Graham.
Cook with Graham? What do you think I am? That only happens now and again, my dear. Right. Menu, it's from Shrovi's in Gisborough.
Oh,
so
lovely.
If you'd like to choose what you'd like with starters, and then we can order a meal.
Yes.
So, ladies and gentlemen, normally 2 things Jane's missing is being out in the camper van. So we're on the drive in the van.
Yes.
And for Valentine's Day, we always go out for a meal. So instead, we're having the meal delivered to us.
Ah,
so there we
bless
go.
you. Thank
So
you.
that's it. Well, hello everybody. It's been a while. But as you say, with all the lockdown and that, not being able to get out and about. But as you saw from the beginning bit there, Valentine's night, when I was doing the surprise for Jane, I came into the van and I was checking on my solar, and it wasn't saying it was maximum power. Yet we were hooked up with this cable to the 240 mains. And when I went to check, this is what I found. So this is the extension cable, which, well, that's the cable that was into the camper van. Obviously the plug's been cut off, so I need to know. I'm going to try a new plug on that to check to make sure that still works okay. But this is the extension cable which the orange cable was plugged into, but you can see, oh, hang on, when it gets the right one, what's happened there. It's blown, but it's going to trip. So you'd have thought that would have tripped out before that's happened. Anyway, this extension cable, the bin. So as you'll see from that, we had a major problem, and this is how it was rigged up from the garage to the camper van. Right, so this is the setup in the garage. We've got your consumer unit there, which are on the old types. Just took that off there. So it's the fused wires one. Yep. So that comes down. None of them fuses have blown. Goes into my double socket. Then from my double socket, it would run round to this extension, which has a surge protection in it. Then from the surge protection plug here, it would run to the electric reel, that old blue one, which is now in the bin. This is my new one, I haven't used it yet, which had a thermal cutout point on it. Yeah. Then from there, you would have the caravan, what I call the caravan cable, you know, which has the special adapter for going the side of the van. And it was this that had burnt out, this plug totally. Well, I've now cleaned it up and put a new plug on, but we still need to test that. But that is how the wiring section to the van was. So bear that in mind. So as you see from there, it had plenty of different circuit breakers and things like that. But now I need to check all the van over. Right, check the breakers, and they haven't flicked off, so that's a positive. Battery charger's working, lights are on, it's making its little noise. Plugged into the 240 of the van, so let's see if these work. Well, the 240 is working there okay. Check this 240. And switch. Yes. So the 240 is working. And we're at 14.2. So the electrics are charging okay. And the solar panel, and so there's our, I don't know if you can see it, but solar, the battery is at maximum with a super smiley face. Panic in there. Well, that's everything checked. We've checked the 240 from the van by the main electrics. That's working okay. The battery charger lights are on and you can hear the machine running. We've checked the 240 plugs. They're working okay. Van started okay. So I think we've been lucky. It's just at that one point where it's just burnt out. I have my reason behind that, or my explanation for it, but I'm not an electrician, so I'll leave the decision with yourself if what I'm thinking is right, but we'll talk about that in a minute. Right, as you see from that, we're lucky it was only on the plug. So what I've done is, as you've seen I've used a new plug and everything was working right. And my reason that I think this has happened is, in winter we tend to put the van on so it's taking 240 volts into the van to keep the batteries topped up throughout the winter. And in the summer, if we're going away for a weekend, we tend to put on the mains the day before we're going away, turn the fridge on, get the fridge down to temperature. So we've always done that. So it's not just a one-off that as to why that's happened. You know, we've never, it's not a case of we've not done it before, we've always been doing it. But what I did do, which I think, and if there's an electrician out there, please tell me if I'm right or wrong, because I'm not sure what caused it, although I think what's happened is this was plugged in, which I've done in the past, and then every now and again I'll turn the engine over and let the engine run for a bit. So what I normally do when this is connected, I disconnect it from the camper van before I put the engine on. But I forgot it was connected and I turned the engine on. So whether it's the power of the engine going down to that point and they've met and it's just burnt out there, I'm not sure. But if there's an electrician out there who knows what's caused that, please let me know in the comments. But anyway, we've been lucky, everything's up and working again, so we're happy with that. So that's about it for this video, but before I go, we've got a little special bit which is now called Gadget Corner. Hello and welcome to Gadget Corner. I've got two items today to show you, and the first one is this, which comes in its own pouch, which is a hand warmer. So as I say, this comes in its own pouch, and it also comes with your connector for your 12 volt. You can either use it with that end in and connect in using that, or you can connect the other end when it gets it the right way, and then connect that to your electricity supply. It comes with, to operate it, it's press and hold, and then I don't know if you can see on there, you've got 60 degrees. Press it once, 50 and 40. So those are the 3 settings, and it gets really warm. And by pressing the button twice, you get a light. And press it 3 times. Don't know if you can hear that. It actually vibrates, so it's like a massage. So you can use that with the heat for them aching bones that you may have. And 3 clicks and it's back off. And press and hold and the power's off. So that Jane got me for Valentine's Day off Amazon. We'll put the name of what it is in the description below. I think that's what they say, something like that. Anyway, so that was the first item, which was that. And then our second item, as I say, with this I've been using it and it's really is good, because I have that white finger in my hands get really cold. You got that in your pocket, you just rub your hands, keep them warm when you're working outside. Excellent. And my second product we've got for you is what is known as an Arc BBQ lighter, barbecue lighter. Yeah, and this is it here. Now again, this is 12 volt. You can plug that in there and into your external socket for the rechargeable battery. And we've got a little switch here. Put that on, you'll let the light come on. And then if I can show you the end, don't know if you'll see this. You see that? So it's handy to have in your van for your gas hob and things like that. So I don't know if you'll find any of them products useful, but we find them useful. This godsend for me and my hands. So until next time in Gadget Corner, bye for now.